some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you got quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Jukes one defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. But Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
And the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Dak off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Escapes the sack. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He manages a gain of 8 there. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up now for first and 10. Prescott coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. 40 to the 30. He's at the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Jets parlay the turnover into a lead. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker. He doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands wasn't going to be denied.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets 7, Cowboys nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Going left side, Williams with it. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun is Prescott. He's running for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
While his 4-2 record wasn't good enough to keep the starting job in Pittsburgh over Russell Wilson, that performance was enough to show the rest of the NFL there's still potential in him to go lead a franchise.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And there's pressure, but he sends off a good one. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Play action, Fields. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Trying again, following the sack. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short. Fields sneaking it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak. One thing, they stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Jets, first down. First and 10.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Hall takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They give on 2nd to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the shotgun, Fields searches from the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Breaks the tackles. Jukes his way into the clear. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, they're running with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
And it's a nickel look for the Jets. 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st down, Cowboys.
Waste of time.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. He keeps it and takes off. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys hold a slim 2-point lead early. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Jets 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it, save it for later for that next third down coming.
They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play fake, it's Fields. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Fields out of the gun. Go left side. Taylor has it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Fields throwing once more. They set up the screen. It's Smith. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Off play action, it's Fields. The right side, caught by Wilson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now Fields again. Puts him there under it, deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Fields this at the 19. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First and 10 now from the 30. Dak off the play fake. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go with Williams on a counter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On second down, it's Williams again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And a Cowboy first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Sanders on the give, headed right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. Back deep, it's Cavante Turpin. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Here's Williams to start the drive. They're cobbled together a yard there. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dak to the air here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he's caught, he's got Lamb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. A handoff to Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Prescott now off the play fake. That's caught by Williams. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Sanders running dead ahead. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Still has room inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? Mm-hmm. As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Offside cut was off. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Hall running his own read. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's get that touch.
Fields looking to throw. Coming to the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Call. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Hall. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. How about the big fella blasting through the middle, disrupting everything this offense was trying to do. Oh, baby.
You love when big men make plays, huh? I think you get more animated and excited. Like I do, I'm not going to lie. Huh? Yeah, they're doing their work. They're doing their job. So often they don't get all the headlines. They do so much of the dirty work. Not that time. He gets his headlines. He gets on the stat sheet. 2 big points for his defense.
Brendan Aubrey.
So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will indeed accept that penalty. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Short pass brought in. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Fields. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Fields throwing once more. Set up the screen here for Hall. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but gets him back behind the sticks.
Another throw for Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Now Fields again. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by Folk is good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And get this over the middle to Ferguson. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Prescott on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So here's the Jets offense. Get ready to start our 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Starting to have to get them all. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. He's going to tuck it and run. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from the 41. Fields to throw it. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Fields on third. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So out now comes the punter. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
The Cowboys take over.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 17. Screen here for Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. Prescott's hit, he lost the football. They scoop it up, they can still roll with it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Working from the pistol, Prescott finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. He's running it right on the option. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
A run with Williams. Oh, he loses the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Play action now for Prescott. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys go up by 19.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Cowboys.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's brought in by Lazard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Fields. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Hall. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They go right back to Hall. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing on first down, Fields. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. You got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Jets 19.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Off the play fake, gets Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Trying again, following the sack. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running right, it's Williams. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just...
And in for the Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys go up by 19.
Jets, 19.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here, it's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Fields now on 3rd. This is Lazard working the right side. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun. struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Fields out of the gun. 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Fields out of the gun. Completed to Reynolds. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Fields again. Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Working inside the red zone, and he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Jets, 26.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. There's Williams to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Another run for Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Dak now from the gun. He's running for it. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. So he made the stop on the fumble return, but he paid the price for it. He's hurt on that play. He's going to need to get looked at to see what's wrong. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now on the toss for Williams. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Prescott here from the gun. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys go up by 19.
Jets, 26.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. The Jets down receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jets.
As much as you'd like to find the completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
First down throw for Fields. Has him on a quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Fields throwing here. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Fields sneaking it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Lazard, the motion man left. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Caught by Lazard. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Here's 2nd and 5. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Fields on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Takes out a 1-stop. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. First down from the red zone. This throw is cut. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fields looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Jets 33.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Straight ahead with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Prescott. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Dallas.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Jets take their 1st time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's also Williams headed right. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Dak to the air here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Williams. Goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Williams on the carry. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys holding a 12-point lead. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Williams, and he gets in, touchdown! The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in 1 contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys go up by 19.
52, Jets 33.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets down receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Running back sent in motion. From midfield on second down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Fields again. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing again, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Feed it to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
That throw is making for Mason Taylor. And that'll bring up second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And it's another first down on his drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.